Okay, everyone. I'm hoping that I have an old tripod holding up the phone between the bucket seats of my Ranger here, and I'm hoping to get hoping it doesn't move, so I can get this video off to show you what happens when your front brake rotors are warped. I have to get out on the highway. I haven't driven on the highway yet. The front brakes really haven't been worked very hard. I've driven 4 miles today, so I have to get up to highway speed. Okay, let's stop for the lady. Stop for the lady and the kid. I don't know if you can see my foot, my right foot on the gas and then the brake pedal. I guess that's not crucial, but this will demonstrate what happens when your front brake rotors are warped. The front brake rotors on my 2011 Ranger here are very warped. I've been going to replace them. I actually have 2 sets of rotors. Brand new rotors I got used off of Craigslist that I could put on this truck. But I just haven't felt well this summer. So I got another flare-up of Lyme disease. Okay, let's see. So we're going 50. Steering wheel isn't vibrating. Sorry, the heater fan is not working. I'm gonna replace the heater fan today yet, after I run a couple more errands. Okay, 50. Okay, look at the steering wheel, it's shaking. Also, another thing is front brake rotors, your front tires turn independently of each other. And likely there's one spot in each front rotor where it's warped, where, you know, like a disc, where the disc is like bent out in one spot. So every time the rotor turns and that bent out part of the disc goes through the brake pad, well, the brake pads get spread and they grab, and it pulls. It affects the steering rods, and all that comes back through the steering wheel. So we're going westbound in Oak Park Heights / Stillwater. This is Highway 36. Got a green light here. Oh man, I wish the fan, sometimes the fan will just come on by itself. The fan will come on at low speed if I pop open the hood and pound on the top of the fan housing with my fist. But it's been getting worse and worse and worse over the last about 10 days to 2 weeks, but I got a new fan. Boy, these people go fast. I'm going up to, well, my speedometer reads about 2 miles an hour over my actual speed. So I was up to about 61 and people are still passing me. But anyway, I think there's a police car up there because I see the white lights that go left to right, left to right, left to right. So I gotta get in the left lane. I have 4 BF Goodrich all-terrain TA tires that were new on this truck in late January. It is middle of August, and front front ones started wearing funny, and they were out of balance enough that just the fact of going 40, 45, 50 miles an hour would make the steering wheel do that same thing when I hit the brakes. But last Friday or Saturday, I rotated the front tires to the back and the backs to the front, so that's gone. But the back tires do need balancing. I can feel it going down the road. I can feel the back tires shaking a little bit. I was hoping I would be up to highway speed and then have to hit the brakes so that the steering wheel would shake violently. That's the purpose of this video. But like I was saying earlier, say if you're going or making a turn, the outside front wheel is going to rotate more times than the inside front wheel, and the warped piece on each front rotor, they aren't necessarily going to be in the same position all the time. Sometimes they'll be opposite, sometimes they'll be the same spot, so the shaking of the steering wheel can vary just depending on where the warped, yeah, there I'm hitting the brakes again, where the warped section of the front rotors is. So I don't know if you can hear the sound. The BF Goodrich all-terrain tires on this truck are kind of loud. If the sound works good, maybe you can hear the rhythm of the back tires being out of balance, but it's a nice day today, mid-70s. We got a lot of rain last night. One of my mom's friends recorded 3 1/4 inches of rain in their rain gauge from the rains we got last afternoon and overnight. And we are again having another summer where it didn't dry up in July. I think this is probably, okay, I'm going to hit the brakes now. Okay, take the turn left lane. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Ooh. I haven't had to, maybe I could do a panic stop going down this road. What road is this? Darn, I should remember what road this is. It says Keats? I can't remember. It's Keats or... Oh, I should stop at Quick Trip and get a burger. I haven't had enough meat protein in the last about 5 days. My brain works a bit better when I have meat protein on a consistent basis. You know, I rotate beef, chicken, salmon. I think this is Keats. Yeah, this is Keats right here. You could probably see my truck's kind of messy. That's normal. Spend a lot of time in my truck as I use this truck for delivery. Okay, let's see. Nobody behind me. Oh wait, there's a street right there I could have turned on. There's a lot of nice houses here along Keats. There is a horse farm to my left. Oh, look at that big lawn. Oh, that's beautiful. Wish I had the money. Okay, let's do a panic stop here. Oh wait, I'm Well, let's turn around here at 51st Street. I just wasn't going fast enough to induce a hard shaking of the steering wheel. I'm sure several people watching the video have dropped off by now, but just going down the road, no vibrating of the steering wheel because the front tires are balanced, or you know, fairly closely balanced. But it's the pulsation created by the warped rotors. That, you know, basically a warped rotor has a bump in it because it got overheated and it expanded, and it went from being flat to having a little bump on it, kind of you know, raised spot. And, you know, that bump repeatedly goes through the caliper, hitting the brake pads, and the brake pads have to spread. The brake pads spreading pushes fluid back through the brake lines, and you can often feel it in the brake pedal, but not always. But with this truck, it's just showing up more in the steering wheel. There, see there, it shakes. It's 5:26 p.m. There's a lot of traffic along Highway 36 here. The new bridge across the St. Croix River opened up just a little bit over 2 years ago. I think it was August 2nd of 2017. And now let's see. Okay, it's a red light ahead of me by about a half a mile. Thank you to all those people still here with me. I don't have an editing program to edit out all of this, you know, because you know, like Scotty Kilmer, I think he edits out he'll edit out maybe a word or two in some of his videos just to keep it as short as possible. Well, I don't have an editing program like that to work with, so can't even tell. Is that light red? I think it's green. See there? Yeah, I'm sure there's traffic backed up going all the way up to Osgood Avenue. Well, I'm gonna make a stop at Menards to get a 1/4-inch drive wrench to use while I'm replacing the heater fan. I bought this Craftsman 1/4-inch drive wrench at Lowe's last night. This one, the head spins, which is really cool. I've had some cheap 1/4-inch drive ratchets, but they don't last very long. So I thought, well, I'll get a Craftsman one that's $30 instead. So okay. You see, I do have my hands really close to the steering wheel. Okay, light at Manning Avenue is green. Let's see if it turns yellow or red if I have to hit the brakes here. So I am steering the truck. Wow, there's a lot of westbound traffic. Okay, there's just a tiny bit of vibration in the steering wheel. I had a shop do a bunch of work to this truck summer of 2018. Darn, I think I paid them. They did, man, about $1,200 worth of work to this truck. They said they did the alignment. Well, maybe the alignment's off by now. But anyway, just about any summer day in Minnesota, even if it's hot and muggy, is better than many of the coldest days in the wintertime. Okay, we got our traffic back up. I think the light ahead is green. Yeah, I had to hit the brakes there. See that? Onto the steering wheel. That darn Stillwater Bridge that they built. They finished 2 years ago. They should have made it 6 lanes instead of 4. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to Menards. I'm gonna go to Menards and get another 1/4-inch drive wrench. And gonna hit. I don't want to reach back and hit the stop button while I'm driving. The old McCormick's Furniture building just sits there empty. Darn. Alright, okay, here I can hit the brakes here, going to almost 40. Okay, there. Had to hold the steering wheel a little bit. Menards has they sell Lionel compatible trains. Okay, now just rolling into Menards. Okay, well, thanks everybody for watching. Probably not a lot of people stayed with me all the way this far to the end. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. The young man's pushing all those grocery carts. Alright, thanks for watching. See ya. Bye.